to talk about a 71 Maverick today. This one has a 460 engine in it, Mustang 2 front end conversion. It's got a 9-inch rear end, 4-wheel disc brakes, subframe connectors, dual 3-inch exhaust all the way back, exits out behind the tires. It's got an X pipe under it, set of flow masters, B&M ratchet shifter, and we're going to take a little closer look at it here. Yeah, the body work's not perfect. It's got it's a stock hood, but it's got a little crack right here where we bonded a hardwood fiberglass cowl intake on it, and that's been several years ago, but it's starting to split the corners, little cracks there. It would take a little body work to make it suitable to paint, but we kind of liked it flat black. So here's what the 460 looks like in there. It's been rebuilt 30 over, got dove heads on it. Has bigger valves in there, 350 Boss 351 valves. It's got about 10 passes on it, maybe 500 miles since the rebuild. They're homemade headers. Nobody makes a set of headers to fit a 460 in a Maverick. They started out with a kit, and we just had to kind of make those work. Here's a quick look at the transmission. C4 automatic. It's got performance automatic. Internals to it, clutch kit, bushing rebuild kit. It's got a 3200 RPM converter on it, forged hub, and balloon plates. Here's a view of the passenger side rocker panel, floor pan. We've got 275, 60, 15 drag radials on here. Got high strength studs, 31 spline axles. They're Ford axles out of a Bronco. They're pre-splined. Got a 9-inch rear end, shortened up, fit in here. Slapper bars, stop springs, heavy duty shocks. And could use a set of mufflers. Muffler hangers are broke. I noticed that the other day. The rubber brake line has got a couple cracks in it, so it needs there's a couple things it needs here. Gas tank's been sumped with steel sump in it. Got a little bit of a weep to it, but it pretty much holds gas. Take a shot at the brakes there. Those are GM mid-size brakes from I believe it was about a 90-something Buick Century. The engine's all mounted solid. Have mounts that bolt straight from the frame down to the cross member. And that's a Fox swap oil pan, Ford Motorsport. And here's a look at the rocker panel. They're in good shape. There's a little bit of repair on these, but it turned out pretty well. Here's a look at the interior. Got a dash cover on there. The dash is it's cracked as a 45 dash. Floor pans here. You can take a look at those. The passenger side one had a little rust and some pinholes and fiberglass. These seats are out of the Mitsubishi Eclipse. See how the trailing arm was tied into the frame. They just made brackets and bushings, and then adjustment feature here to adjust your camber. So here's a look at the floor pans. They're in pretty good shape. There's a little bit of rust on the inside, but the underside looks good. See here where the subframe connectors were tied in, square tubing, and they went inside the body under the seats, welded all fully into the rear, tied into the rear back here. The body was in pretty decent shape to begin with. No real rust issues in the doors, the fenders. There was a little rust down here in the quarter panel. It started, been patched. These are new bumpers. New as of about 5 or 6 years ago. Tri-City in Tennessee. The trim could use a little buffing out. We got one piece of missing trim up here in the windshield. I've got another piece that blew off going through the finish line at the track about a year ago and got run over. The boomerangs here are just painted. Those things are really expensive if you try to get those things chromed. So we just painted those. New door handles. Chrome door handles there. These are mirrors off of a Torino. You can see the mirror itself is not the best shape, but I thought those were pretty cool. Here's a look inside the trunk. Front panel's in good shape. Battery mounted back here. Quarter panels look good. There's a little rust around the wheel wells. You can see where it's kind of bubbling up the filler here. And it hasn't been bad enough that I really felt I needed to do anything with it. You can see a little rust right bubbling in right in here. Here's a view of the floor pans in the back seat. You can see where the subframe connectors went through. Through the bottom. The panels on the interior are in pretty good shape. We just got aluminum for the package tray and back there. Headliner's new. Got 3-point seat belts in it. They were retrofitted out of a Fox body Mustang. Retractors inside the wall. Well, we cut the shock towers out, patched them back in with metal. The underside has got put the Mustang 2 in. The Mustang 2 is a little bit wider than what or narrower than what the frame should be, so we've got gusset plates in here all along, plug welded in. There's gusset plates all along the inside frame rail, gusset plates along the back, and then where the trailing arms tie into. Brand new manual steering rack in there when the conversion was done.